like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, how are you doing on this beautiful day? I hope you're doing well. I am back with another video, and this time I thought I would look deeper into the situation of Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole's cell being allegedly trashed by the correctional officers at Macon State Prison. And I actually have a theory, which I feel that I'm on point. Now I'm going to share my theory with you guys. Just stay with me, okay? Y'all know how I like to show and tell. So we're going to go down the timeline of events. Guys, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you're notified when I go live or add new content. And by the way, I've added my Cash App to the beginning of the video. It'll also be on the end of the video, simply because this channel is not monetized. But I do open myself up to receive donations. All donations are poured right back into the channel to help me to improve your viewing experience. They go towards all of the subscriptions that I subscribe to on a monthly basis for editing tools, the songs that I create, all of it. So definitely, if you can, hit the Cash App in my Dr. Umar voice. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go down a timeline of events that I personally feel led to Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, just losing his sugar, honey, iced tea. On April 23rd, 2026, this was released.
You want to know what I've been doing for the last 4 years? I was in a cult, man. Who am I?
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
We wanted to trust him in everything he did. He was king, he was God.
You know this is not how life's supposed to be.
He would preach, go into nature and get in tune with the planet.
It was clear he wanted to build the following.
Is this thing working? My inbox jam-packed with the one question: how do I join?
There were a ton of people coming from all over the world.
It seemed like what he had was a utopia.
I was just super excited where Nature Boy is. That's where I'll find my truth.
I just got on the flight.
First 3 months were great. Waking up in paradise.
But who he became, it's like night and day.
I am your Messiah. You all bow to me.
They put out Nature Boy to be a criminal.
A cult leader.
Something was screaming at me no. But I ignored it.
Disrespect God and see what happens. What in the world is going on here?
There was brainwashing,
Mind manipulation.
It got to a point you no longer trust yourself. It's cult leader 101.
Who is your God?
You are Andre.
Then things started to escalate.
He separated the women and men. It was so scary.
You in captivity.
Let me out!
She was reported missing.
I am God.
I never imagined what it culminated into.
It comes with SWAT team.
Get on now. They breaking the door open. Don't shoot. Am God.
We were his play toys. He had to be destroyed.
Nothing dies in nature.
So on April 23rd, it was announced that there would be a series airing on Hulu on April 28th, 2026. It hit the internet by storm. People were signing up for Hulu like crazy because the trailer was really well done. And Zenland Films, shout out to them and shout out to Ben Zan for great work. But this was just like, whoa, this was huge, because finally the cult, in my opinion, was getting the type of awareness that it should. Because as you guys already know, Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, is still actively recruiting. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that the date of the release, April 28th, is actually one day before Nature Boy's birthday. So what a birthday gift to give a cult leader who wants to be able to operate in silence, who wants to actually reinvent himself as this kind, loving, spiritual being who's been done wrong. Just, mwah, I loved it. I loved it for him. Okay, so now we're going to get back to the timeline, and I'm actually going to start this timeline off with the Telegram story that I posted of Nature Boy on April 25th, 2026. But this time, guys, I'm going to post the entire story, like the entire story, so that you guys get an idea of why I've come up with my theory.
Hey, but one thing about me is that God made me a happy person, bro. Even though I'm in here, I'm still fucking happy. And my knowledge and my wisdom, I still be having my wisdom and my knowledge. This shit don't stop. I'm strong, bro. I still work out. I still pray 3 times a day. I'm still Lucia's son. I'm still your Messiah. This is what they did to the Messiah. That's crazy. Right? So, just so y'all know the vibes. And if you complaining about anything in life, there goes something to inspire you to make you smile, because how can I smile going through this and I live like this? And look at you, doing better than me. That's not including the 2 years they stole of my life in the county. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this county, I was in there for 2 years. Now I've been in here 2 years. So, like, this is my life every day. And God has been very good to me. I know God now. They threw me away, isolated me, left me here deserted. And a lie too. I actually didn't do it. That's crazy. And people just moved on with their life. Like it's nothing. Hey, listen to how quiet it is. Listen to how quiet it is. It's like 8 o'clock in the a.m. This is what this shit look like out my flat. You know the crazy thing about this? This is what happened. They threw me in here after I got stabbed 9 times and beat the shit out of. I had a hole in my lung. They threw me in this room with a collapsed lung. Then they took me out the room, they fixed my lung, and they threw me back in here. I just want the world to know what I'm going through. This is my life. Boom. This is it. Every day. In August, it'll make 2 years I've been in this room. Just getting my daily sunlight. And man, I make this look good. And it's not about feeling sorry for me, right? It's about knowing that somebody's actually going through the shit. This is how I get my sunlight. I sun gaze through getting, it's funny that this is doing this during the video, but this is how I get my sunlight, through my eyeballs. I don't complain, I just suffer every day with a smile. See that? This is my room. That's my little lamp. This is a light bulb. I'm stealing electricity from the building. I paid someone like $50 or $100 just to hook my electricity up, so I have a light in this room. If I didn't, this would be my life. Every day, I wake up in this room. This is my window. I can't even see the sunlight. This is why I get my air comes through here. This is a light bulb. If I didn't turn that light bulb on, this is where I would be all day. This is how it looks in this room. This is where they left me. Broad daylight. This is small. This is it. And I have a little light bulb right here that I hooked up through a wire. I'm stealing electricity from the building. But the truth is, I've been like this for 2 years. Every day, 24/7. Facts.
One with nature, living in harmony with it. Get in tune with it. This is the message that we bring, and the black woman is our deity. When we see the black woman, we should bow. We should get on one knee and say, I love myself. Thank you. Messages. There's things that are being put in my mind without my permission. Truly. Subconscious messages. When I learned about my subconscious mind, I was like, oh, that's why that be in my dream. That's why they got infomercials at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're playing your TV and then they end up in your dream and you wake up talking about you need a soft mattress or some shit. They're implanting thoughts in your brain. And so when I realized that my lower self was planning and massaging my brain to do what it wanted me to do, I had to get in control of my subconscious, which is everything else. Everything else is just subconscious. And how I did that is I isolated myself. I was in control within my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my ears at all times, as much as I could. And I became more conscious of what was on the walls, what shapes I was in. I became conscious. I wanted to become in total control and program my own mind.
Okay, so you guys saw his reaction because can't nobody tell me that that wasn't his reaction to Hulu producing and releasing the Cult of Nature Boy docuseries. There's no way. You cannot tell me that that didn't really piss all over his Cheerios because this man has tried repeatedly to rewrite history, rewrite the narrative, act as if he is like supposed to be at the top of the list of the Innocence Project, okay? So I already know that that trailer made him just like really crazy. But now I'm going to go ahead and jump forward to once the docuseries on Hulu was released. And we're going to jump right to May 1st because remember, the incident with his cell happened allegedly on May 27th, 2026. So roughly a month after the docuseries had been out. So now we're going to go ahead and jump right to May 1st. If you haven't hit that like button already, I don't know what you're waiting on. Come on now, show me some love. This took a lot of work to piece all of this together. Now we're going to jump into his stories on Telegram on May 1st, 2026. Pay close attention to what he's posting here, guys.
Hey, yo, you know we can just DJ out here and do our thing. Take it off your face. We don't need to ignore our problems. We need to rationalize them. We need to look and see.
Real quick disclaimer, I added the other 4 photographs that you see around the frame. I did that. He didn't have that up there.
Say, okay, this is what happened here, and really with facts, be able to break those things down and be like, hey, that's what happened. Boom, all right, cool. You understand that? Move forward. Every day is another day. Every day is a new life. Every day you die when you go to sleep, and you wake up, you living again. Remember that. When you go to sleep, you die. When you wake up, you're born again. Another day, whole another life. Boom, new life. So what you have to condition yourself to think, to win, to be a god. You have to stay in the now. That's where all of the good stuff is, right here, right now. You know, you miss out on so much in life because you won't let things be. You know, the universe has a plan. It's already happened. The more you roll with the punches, the OG always told me, like, yo, roll with the punches. Constant change. Life is transformation.
guys, as we watch these Telegram stories, I want to just make sure that you guys understand and or remember that these pictures and, you know, all of the little doodads that he's posting about all his mental and all this other sugar honey iced tea, this is being shared to his group of followers within the Telegram group. It is not being shared publicly. I believe that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, watched the Hulu docuseries as soon as it came out, and he felt that he needed to make sure that he, you know, got his followers and people in his group back into alignment with his, put your quotas up, teachings. So he's dropped, and also the pictures and videos, that's love bombing, okay? He's got to love bomb them, because just on the off chance that they disobey him and actually go out and watch the series, he doesn't want them to be triggered or have the series trigger a memory of some form of, you know, abuse or control or a situation where they were actually raped or something. So he had to go ahead and reinforce his bull sugar honey iced tea. So I just want to make sure that you guys are tracking and following along with me, because you'll see why I came up with the theory that I have. Okay, now let's continue.
If cults were obvious, no one would join. Most people don't get recruited into something that looks dangerous. They get invited into something that feels right. Here are some of the most common techniques. First, love bombing. Intense attention, kindness, a sense of instant belonging. People feel seen, sometimes for the first time. Second, a powerful mission. Change the world. Heal others. Be part of something bigger. It gives meaning and purpose. Third, mirroring. Leaders or members reflect your beliefs, values, and struggles. It creates trust quickly. Fourth, gradual commitment. Small steps first. A meeting, a favor. More involvement over time. Nothing feels extreme until it builds. Fifth, exclusive truth. You found something special. Others don't understand. This creates an insider identity. None of this feels like control in the beginning. It feels like connection. That's the strategy. Because people don't join control systems. They join something that feels like home. So here's the question. Which technique do you think is the most powerful? Connection, purpose, or belonging?
Okay, so guys, there are many, many more Telegram stories that I have in my possession, okay? And I will be sharing all of them eventually. However, I selected the ones that were definitely going to show you guys what I'm talking about and why I came up with the theory that I have. So now that Nature Boy believes that he's, you know, got his little minions in place, he then begins to let them know that they need to take to Beyonce's internet in his defense, because what the Hulu docuseries just, you know, scratched the surface on, and, you know, people he knows will go down the rabbit hole. So, of course, he wants them to go out and yet again try to reinvent the narcissistic cult leader, convicted rapist that he is to the world. You know what I'm saying? That he wants them to go out there and create a counter narrative. And they do.
I don't care who you are, what type of situation you in. If you don't fuck with somebody, you shouldn't fuck with them. Pyramid. You shouldn't deal with them. You shouldn't talk to them. You shouldn't talk about them. You should just remove yourself from them. But if you don't fuck with somebody and they benefiting you in some way, so you only fucking with them because they benefit you, but you don't really fuck with them. So when they get in the jam, you literally join the bandwagon and also poke holes in the boat as well, and join the hate club and the fuck you club when you was going against that club and rooting for this person. Like, that's fucked up. That's just moral principle. That's principle. Whoever the fuck you are. That's just human compassion. Like, That's just some fucked up shit that you don't do to nobody. So when it comes to Nature Boy, Lehio Bishop, and the Hulu, and all these people in the trial and shit, I'm glad this shit is being brought up. Thank you for the promotion. I'm thankful that the case and the malicious prosecution, all this shit is being looked at, and I'm glad there's some people that's really seeing through this shit. Like, bitch, why didn't y'all do all this fuck shit when we was jumping off of rivers, eating fruit in a tent, not working for motherfucking Babylon, when we was teaching the knowledge, when we was living good? We had a whole culture. We still have a whole culture. Okay? We literally left Babylon. We literally left the Matrix. And the powers that be always try to demonize something and call something a cult and make a false narrative about somebody whenever somebody step out of their motherfucking guidelines. So, for the people who sit up here and believe in this shit, I'm glad that I'm not a part of it. These motherfuckers brought up shit that happened years back. Years back. Like, these motherfuckers brought up shit that happened years back. Years back. Like,
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Efferu, aka Kayla Buckner, must have forgotten that she's supposed to be talking about an innocent man. Here she go, talking about these MFers brought up sugar honey iced tea that happened years back. It doesn't matter when it happened. It matters that it happened. Efferu, aka Kayla Buckner. See, this is the type of sugar honey iced tea that got Lehio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole triggered because of the simple fact that they not doing a good job with the propaganda machine. They not making him look real innocent. Squeaky clean is what he want to look like. He want to look like he belong at the top of the list on the Innocence Project. She not doing it right.
how do you hold on to that shit and not address that shit in a nigga face one-on-one? Like, that whole situation is some coward shit. And if you respect that shit, then I'm glad I'm not a part of y'all society. I'm glad I'm not a part of y'all world. I'm glad I'm not liked by y'all. It even says in the Bible, if you were of the world, then the world would love you. Bitch, I'm not of this world. Everybody know he's innocent. If you've been watching from the motherfucking beginning, everybody know he's innocent. That's just it. Enjoy the show and keep watching, baby. It's the resurrection. I haven't even watched that Hulu shit. I already know. We already know what's going on, baby. I feel bad for these people because they really went out bad. Like, it's just sad. But yeah. 3 is free, baby. 3 is... Like, Chief is all over ABC News right now. And these people speaking about how they was in a cult and shit on ABC News. Like these bitches... They want attention so bad. Like, the depths people go for just attention. What's his name said it? Damn, what's his name? Young Thug said it. In this game, you want attention. You want the focus to be on you. You want the spotlight to be on you. That's just the name of the game. And people will do some crazy ass shit for attention, but watch how the tables turn. I just sit back and observe. Peace, be still. Everything coming to us. Watch us rise. This is our earth. This is our motherfucking land. This is what we really stood on. The truth. We didn't follow nobody. We followed a code and a moral principle. We all collectively agreed on truth. And Chief is literally a channel for God. He literally streams information. His mind is like a fucking ultimate computer system. And if y'all really took the time to listen to this man's mind, bro, blow your fucking mind. You gonna go through a fucking ego death because everything you thought was fucking true. Bitch, when you talk to Chief, you taking the red pill. People scared of that shit. You know how when you in your covers and it's cold as hell and you feel good in your covers and you don't want to get the fuck up? That's how it is when people are in ignorance. They don't want to wake up. They want to stay comfortable and sleep. In the Matrix, that nigga said, please let me forget all this memory of the truth, bitch. I want to eat this steak. Take away my motherfucking memory. Come on, I mean, only the chosen gonna see it. So this is a good opportunity. We waking up as a collective. And the people that's hating, I mean, everything coming to us. So y'all just gonna look bad at the end.
On May 8th, 2026, Team Too Much posted a small section of what Janae said in the Rolling Stones article. I am going to go ahead and read the section that they shared as well as everything else she said. The Rolling Stones article is dated February 23rd, 2025, and Janae said the following.
Newell tells me she thinks about that night differently now. When I heard the rape charge, I was like, what? He never raped me, she says. But then they explained, Janae, this is what rape is. I never thought that power dynamic was rape. After researching cults and cult leaders, I was able to understand that all he did was rape us. It was a culture of rape and carbonation.
He told you that?
Yeah, he told me that. We talked about, that's what I'm telling you. He told me
So he's telling everybody about my business. That's
I don't know if he's telling everyone that. Hey, listen.
He told you that?
Yeah, he told me that. We talked about, that's what I'm telling you. He told me
So he's telling everybody about my business. That's
I don't know if he's telling everyone that. Hey, listen.
Yeah, see, fucking right is old. And this the problem. Y'all motherfuckers act like y'all don't fucking remember. I know this around the same time, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget, she was fucking trying too. All right, so I'm trying to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? But she was fucking trying too, okay? So she fucking trying, she fucking Solar, she's fucking everybody, she fucking Prince York. Look.
Signs to let it go. It was very toxic. It was like the relationship. We argued every week, every day, possibly. We argued, and yeah, we'll go right back into.
Who's this bitch talking about? So I'm saying she's doing this with everyone. With every fucking body? Everybody? Every fucking body? No, it's fucking you. That's what I'm saying. These bitches got problem with accountability, yo. Nah. I'm about to get messy. Bro. Because you just got to be honest. I watched the fucking documentary, and y'all just dumped all this shit on the boy after y'all coordinated to stab this nigga in the fucking back. I'm just being honest about the shit. You could just be honest and say, yeah, I said fuck that. That nigga got to go down, and we teamed up and done it. You could just say that. That's why I don't listen to y'all bitches when y'all be talking all this mystical, magical bullshit. And you got a closet full of dicks. And talk about, oh, well, I got to heal in this mystical way. Oh, meanwhile, you sucking and fucking everybody. Are you fucking kidding me? And arguing and fussing and leaving. Like, they got all this shit in the archives, bro. They not talking about none of this. They framed this John to make it look like this just a crazy nigga with these innocent girls. No, this bitch is causing, like, all right. Let me keep going to my archive, because I got personal shit that I know you niggas don't got. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's not just because it's my fucking friend. Nah, it's because this is a man, bro. Like, women got a code. Women just blindly stick to each other. Y'all are just blindly believe anything another bitch say. And fuck that. And then y'all just throw niggas under the... Y'all don't give a nigga benefit of the doubt for nothing. And I know it's some fuck shit over here. I didn't fucking synced it. And look, these internet detectives is crazy. Just an FYI, the recent post with the victims constitutes harassment in the district, the direct violation of the judge's court order. I'm not under no fucking court order, bitch. I notified the district attorney's office. Fuck you did, you fucking nut ass detective, you pet dick. Fucking you fucking look at this shit. Look, internet detective.
Well, Gaggett, I wouldn't call myself an internet detective. I refer to myself as a YouTuber, a citizen journalist, a concerned citizen, and absolutely TE, telling everything. You damn right. And oh, before I forget, thank you for the promo. Thank you for sharing my page, my IG page on your page, and your rant about your little friend who is going to spend the rest of his natural life in prison because he did indeed rape someone.
Is that I'm brainwashed and I'm in the fucking cold. My nigga, how can you brainwash somebody with motherfucking truth? With facts, with objectivity, with evidence, with proof, with science. My nigga, I'm not brainwashed because I got facts and truth. You can only brainwash somebody with lies and illusions and deceit. Is it not facts that before we were Christians and believed in somebody named Jesus that was a white European man that's going to help and save us from our sins? Wasn't we already indigenous, living into this land, living and having our own religion, having our own connection to spirituality, our own connection to the source and nature around us? What was we doing before that? Fact number 2, your environment is poisoning you. Your food, the homes that you live in, the shoes and the clothes that you wear, your pharmaceuticals, the chemtrails in the sky, you living in a box, nanotechnology, starting to modify your DNA, working a job for a corporation that hurts and harms children and people, and then falsely imprisons innocent people just for the profit of them to have concrete, for them to have new skyscrapers, a new entertainment series where you can now watch something that's going to make you forget about your purpose on being on this earth and knowing who the fuck you are, while you want to watch somebody else and criticize somebody else, while you sit in the same loop of enslavement just to try to point and look at somebody else, bro. At the same time, you ain't doing nothing to change your own goddamn life. My nigga, please. You wish that you can have some type of place where you can say, you know what, I'm free and sovereign of this land. So if this system was to fall any day, time, or hour, I know I'm gonna be okay. Because I'm not dependent on the grocery store. I'm not dependent on the electricity. I'm not dependent on finding a place to stay because I know how to live into a nature. I mean, I only got facts, my nigga. So as you try to criticize me for living in truth and objectivity, to try to stay in your lie, in your paradigm, continue. Just trust and believe that everything is going to come to us. Everything is going to come to the Eligio Bishop, Nature Boy, because you know why? We the truth, the way, and the light. We the chosen ones. We are the ones that's going to be the kings and the queens of this earth plane, and the black man and black woman will be put back on the trap, back into their righteous positions, because as the
But damn, all he had to do was post a couple pictures of her. He ain't even put a caption under the picture that he posted of Zoka. Did y'all notice that? But she the one that's going heavy hard. Like, what? Popping her neck, yelling and screaming about how we dependent upon the grocery store. Well, Zoka, how do you eat? Where the fruit trees you picking your stuff? Where in California are you picking your fruit from? Or where? Can you tell me where? And can you also tell me why y'all have food stamps? Can you also tell me why you criticizing folk for living in a box or whatever, as you call the house or an apartment, a box, when y'all actually live in an apartment? Like, what? Come on now. Come on, Zoka. You need to tighten up. You got to tighten up on your argument, because it's a weak argument right now. It's like you living in a glass house and you throwing stones. You breaking your own sugar honey iced tea, girl. I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I don't think that Nature Boy liked Zoka's presentation of the rewrite of history and the narrative that he trying to push out there. So I believe he went ahead and instructed her to do this over and, refer to him in a different light, or like act totally different, because she comes back and does another video on the same day. Here we go.
Peace to all the gods here on the earth plane. This is Mama Zoka with the public service announcement for all melanated beings here in America. I'm going to show you the long line of history in America when a black man gains enough influence to offer a solution to his people or challenges the status quo. The legal system often uses these 3 tools. Number 1, discredits them by charging them with heinous crimes to turn the public's opinion against them. Number 2, isolating them by placing them in solitary confinement or maximum security or any type of prison that isolates them from the world, or muting their speech. Number 3, exhausts the black man, uses decades of appeals, trials, money, and draining their resources and their energy. I'm going to show you a list of black men that have been falsely accused of sexual assault crimes. These crimes they did not commit. They spent time in prison for these crimes, but they were later acquitted for these charges.
Now, Zoka, you know Nature Boy confessed, so you know ain't no chance of him getting acquitted. Now, stop it. Just cut it out.
My sincerity and my heart goes out to these individuals and these families because I understand how it is to have somebody that you love be falsely convicted. I love myself. First black male on the list is Emmett Till, 1955. A 14-year-old boy accused of flirting or whistling at a white woman, Carolyn Bryant, in a grocery store. So Bryant's husband then and his half-brother kidnapped Emmett Till, tortured and lynched him in the result of killing him. The trial was an all-white, all-male jury.
Now, Nature Boy's jury was very diversified. There were a lot of black people up there. Black women and black men, Indian, Caucasian. It was definitely a melting pot in that jury. So, I mean, we in 2026, and I cannot believe that she had the audacity to speak on Emmett Till alongside Nature Boy.
Liberated for less than an hour before acquitting all of the killers. In 2008, the accuser, Carolyn Bryant, admitted to the historians that her claims to Emmett Till making physical and verbal advances towards her were not true. Rest in peace, Emmett Till. Next on the list, we have the Groveland Ford, 1949. 4 black men, Ernest Thomas, Samuel Shepard, Walter Irvine, and Charles Greenlee, were falsely accused of raping a white woman in Florida. Thomas and Shepard were killed by law enforcement before they could even be exonerated. The remaining 2 were officially pardoned in 2019. Next on the list, we have George Stinney Jr., 1944. The youngest person executed in modern U.S. history at the age of 14. He was accused of killing 2 white girls. His trial lasted 2 hours. He had no effective counsel. His conviction was vacated for 70 years. In 2014, his due process was non-existent. He just got lost in the system. My heart goes out to you. Next on the list is Janelle Muntakim, Albert Nunn, Washington, and Herman Bell. These men were targeted by COINTELPRO and convicted by the 1971 killing of police officers. They spent nearly 50 years in jail. Their supporters argued that their convictions were results of legal manipulation and withheld evidence by the U.S. legal system. Next, we have Ronald Cotton, 1984, sentenced to life plus 54 years for rape. He was identified by a victim on a flawed lineup. He served 11 years before DNA testing proved his innocence and identified the true perpetrator, Bobby Poe. That's a shame. Next on the list, we have Archie Williams, 1983, convicted of rape and attempted murder in Louisiana. He served 37 years at Angelina Prison. Investigators ignored fingerprints at the scene that did not match his. He was finally cleared by his DNA in 2019. Why is it taking so long, United States of America? These males have rights, and they are being broken. Next up, we have Walter McMillan, 1987. He was sentenced to death for the murder of a white woman, despite 6 alibi witnesses placing him at a church fish fry. The state used a pressured false testimony from another criminal to convict him. You might know this individual as Just Mercy. Next up, we have Ricky Jackson, 1975. He served 39 years. This is the longest any person has been exonerated for. 39 years for a crime you did not commit? For a murder that was entirely based on a false testimony of a 12-year-old boy who later admitted the police coerced him into lying.
I don't understand. Like, she mixing up all these unaliving cases, and she got a couple of rape cases in there. Like, the presentation ain't presenting for me. Like, Nature Boy is in jail for rape. He confessed to that crime. So I think your argument needs to be specific to black men who have been falsely imprisoned and did not confess to rape. And let's see how the argument goes, Oka.
Next on the list is the Scottsboro Boys. 9 teens were falsely accused of rape in 1931 by 2 white women. Within 2 weeks, the boys were tried, and 8 of them were sentenced to death. They served decades due to the mob-ruled judicial atmosphere they were in during trial. One of the accusers, Ruby Bates, later recanted her story, admitting the rape never happened. The state ignored her. It took decades and appeals for the Supreme Court to stop the rulings on these executions. The last of the boys were not fully pardoned until 2013, long after they had all passed away. Next on the list, y'all know him, Tupac Shakur. In 1993, sexual abuse case stating he was set up, that the evidence did not support the charges. He was incarcerated for nearly a year before being released on bail, pending appeal. Last but certainly not least on the list is Nature Boy Eligio Bishop, the return of the Christ. The return of the Christ. Eligio Bishop has been falsely accused of sexual assault and false imprisonment. He was held in the DeKalb County Jail for 2 years awaiting trial, after being denied his speeding trial.
Hold on, y'all. Now, she just said that he was falsely accused of rape and false imprisonment, but she says nothing about the revenge porn. Is Zoka, a.k.a. J.L. Marie Hamilton, a.k.a. Kyrenda Carter, saying that he did commit the revenge porn crime? Like, see, this is what Zoka, you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up, yo. How you gonna leave off? What, this man had 5 charges. You leaving out 3 of them. If he was falsely accused and he's an innocent man, like, how you gonna not, like, tighten up, Zoka.
A clear violation of his constitutional rights. During trial, the judge on the case allowed him to be labeled a sex cult leader, effectively defaming his character in front of the jury before the facts were even weighed.
Now, he most definitely is a sex cult leader. All the weird stuff that he got y'all doing, child. Don't forget, I was in that Telegram group on the low and y'all didn't know. And y'all don't know what I got. Just because I don't post it don't mean I didn't get it.
The judge excluded evidence that exonerated the Eligio Bishop.
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm allergic to
bullshit
from these horrible charges that were placed on him. In fact, the accuser stated publicly before trial and even after trial, "We made love."
And at this point, he's looking me in my eyes and telling me this and that and the third. We make love, we make love, we make love.
I allowed him to have sex with me.
And allowing him to have sex with me.
I am a sucker for love.
So at this point, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm stupid as fuck. Because I'm a sucker for fucking love.
I actually want to stay with him and the family.
And I don't want to be here no more. Even though I truly, in my heart, I wanted to stay with the group and the family. I called my Uber.
When I called my Uber, I went back inside to tell him bye.
I go back inside to tell him bye.
Furthermore, after the trial, she did an interview with Rolling Stones explicitly stating, when I seen the rape charge, I was like, what? He didn't rape me.
The article is dated February 23rd, 2025, and Janae said the following.
Newell tells me she thinks about that night differently now. When I heard the rape charge, I was like, what? He never raped me, she says. But then they explained, Janae, this is what rape is. I never thought that power dynamic was rape. After researching cults and cult leaders, I was able to understand that all he did was rape us. It was a culture of rape and carbonation.
What? He didn't rape me. To add to the Constitution, the presiding judge, Stacey Hydrick, tested positive for COVID-19 during the trial and broke CDC guidelines to keep the proceedings moving.
We have hand sanitizer. COVID's been going on for 4 years, folks. We got to figure out how to live with this. We are way more than 5 feet apart, and the CDC guidelines are in the process of changing anyway with respect to the isolation rules. Well, they haven't changed yet. They are in the process of changing them.
Illegally. She gave Eligio Bishop 2 choices. These were not really choices. The choice was to stay in the courtroom and risk a life-threatening virus, or return to the jail and watch the trial via Zoom.
Mr. Bishop would like to inquire if the court would state on the record whether you're still positive for COVID or not.
I have no idea.
He just wants the record to reflect that you're here in court. You could be potentially still positive for COVID. And his options are to be positive, be in the courtroom with someone who's positive.
For you to go back to the jail and observe the proceedings in the jail courtroom.
By choosing his health, he was unable to testify effectively on his own behalf.
Hold up, pause, y'all. Before I go any further with this, I just want to make sure, before any of the folks hop in my comments and go crazy about the vid and all this extra sugar honey iced tea, let me say, number one, he was social distanced from the judge. It wasn't like he was sitting in her lap or sitting next to her. There were N95 masks available for anyone who wanted one. I was sitting right there in the courtroom. They had the courtroom deep cleaned prior to the day starting. Now, Nature Boy just wanted to restart the trial to see what he could do to manipulate and try to figure out what he was going to do, because he already done spoke to the police and confessed when he sat down with them. So he was just trying to formulate a plan and also solidify a better lie for all of his followers who got on the stand and made themselves look stupid. That's it, that's all.
Or even communicate freely to his representative, his attorney. Instead of focusing on the allegations during the trial, the prosecution focused on proving he was a manipulator and a cult leader, tarnishing his character rather than looking at the facts during trial. Just hearsay. So I have shown you the pattern of America. I have shown you the corruptness of the judicial system of the United States of America. Free my king. 3 is free. We need justice now. This will be the last time you place an innocent black man in jail for a crime he did not commit. This is your last time. And black woman, you are now being utilized as the white woman's replacement. Go look on your Google and go see beautiful woman. You're going to see all European straight hair, light eyes, light complexion. Then look up successful woman in America. You're going to see the same thing, business attire. And when you see a black woman, you will see the black woman trying to emulate and copy the white woman. Long, straight, stringy hair, business suit, light complexion.
Y'all, Zoka must not get out much, because I know a lot of black women who wear their natural hair and who don't put on any lashes or don't wear business suits and all of that. Like, what is she talking about? I forgot. She's in a cult. Of course she don't get out much.
Trying to fit herself into this European system. And she is being utilized as a weapon against her own black man, her own black child, her own black brother. Go do a documentary on that, Hulu. Go do a documentary on that, Hulu.
I'm keeping the protective custody cell no matter what I do. It's PC for me. I'll just be sitting up in my room like Brandy because I'm scared. Keep the PC.
Okay, so there's a lot more that I want to share with you guys before I actually let you know exactly what my theory is behind Nature Boy's cell looking like a trash can on, I think they posted that on May 27th, 2026. But this video is almost at an hour, and I would really like to keep my videos right at an hour. So I'm going to end this one here. Y'all be sure to come back for part 2, okay? Because I will be dropping part 2 shortly. Now, before I get up out of here, I definitely want to give a huge shout out and a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. welcome to the channel. And to all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies, y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it. Bush babies, I see y'all back there. Be sure to go ahead, hit that like button. Go ahead, subscribe, and stick around, Stay here for a while. The content will be contenting. Replay gang, go ahead and chime in. Let me know what your thoughts are. What does anybody know what my theory is on his sale? Anybody? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. If you're right, I'll let you know that you're right. But guys, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and sharing the video. I will be back very soon with part 2.
This is the remix. This is the Black Clover remix.
Keep the delusion, no matter what you do. Keep the delusion.
Waking the rising and I'm lying. Knowledge of self, I'm being misguided. Woke up out my sleep totally frightened. Sacrificed my mind, now I'm backsliding. Yeah, shout to my peeps and all my family. Full continued prayers for me in delusion, what would we be? I had committed a couple crimes, front and lie online for people's hard-earned money. Love, 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 love. Been searching for me. Where he should be. Grinding to the T and that demon beat me. Split my head and made my lip bleed. 32 hits in a row hurts. The universe did him worse. Life plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. For all the souls he stole, it's exactly what you heard those witnesses say. So a man can say prison, his demonic ass will stay. Zoka and Ephru, you can now free your soul. It's up to you if you chose to do so. Give yourself the best, remove yourself from the stress. Oh, oh, but you continue to pretend. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you're not living in that tent, just so you know. Just know I'm not impressed, no, no, no. Love, 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 love. Been searching for me. Love, 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 love. I'm too blind, I can't see. You're my family. Love, 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 love. Deep down I really miss my family. Nature boy is where he should be. Love, 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 love. Oh, love. Hopefully one day you'll leave. Love, 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 love. Reunite with your family. Public service announcement. Buffer War, otherwise known as Caleb Buckner, and Zokai, otherwise known as Jayon Marie Hamilton, also known as Kyrinda Carter, are not homeless or living in a tent. Anyone supporting them in any way, shape, or form is contributing to the bars of their mental prison. Nature boy is where he should be.